Have you ever looked at someone and fell instantly in love? I have. Have you ever wanted to feel pain just so someone else doesn't have to? I have. Have you ever screamed 1 minute because you have no idea what you're doing, and then the next minute you're crying with joy because you've finally done something right? I have done all of these things because I'm a mom. And being a mom is one of the most frustrating yet rewarding, complicated but easiest things that you can do in life. But I have picked up some helpful tips along the way that go along with the most frustrating of circumstances that us as parents have to go through every day. The first one would be a bedtime. It is important for your child to have a bedtime, not just for your child so that he can get sleep, but for the parent too, so that they can actually have a minute to themselves once they do put them to bed, to decompress and be able to sit and stew about the day. Set a time that is suitable for your child's age and how much sleep that they need, and stick with it. If you continue to put them to bed at the same time every single night, their bodies will actually get tired at that time every single night, which makes it a lot easier as far as bedtime goes. The second thing I would do is get a routine. Finding a routine and doing it every single night lets them know that no matter what, the end result will always be going to bed, which means no longer is it going to be a surprise that we have to go to sleep at night. The other thing, my son's routine would be going potty, brushing their teeth, reading a book, singing a song, and saying our prayers, and then we go to sleep. It has made it a lot easier for our bedtime at night. Not saying we never have fights, but it has definitely made it go a lot more smoothly throughout the years. The next thing I'd like to talk about is discipline. Discipline is not a bad thing. I don't know what happened in our world that decided that we're no longer allowed to tell our children no, but I don't believe that. I believe that you should teach your children what not to do, what way they should not act, and how to speak to someone else in a nice way. The first thing I would say about discipline is if you're going to threaten, you need to follow through. We've all done it where we say we're going to do something if they do it one more time, and we don't, because no one likes to punish their child. Unfortunately, that means the next time they do it, that child is going to look at you like, really, Mom? I don't think you're actually going to do that. And it's just going to be a vicious cycle. So whether you believe in spanking, soap in the mouth, or putting them into their room, or going to bed early with no dessert, whatever it is, follow through with the threat and don't make it empty. Take the time for yourself is a big thing. I think as moms, we have this image that we have to put every ounce of energy into our child, and we're not allowed to take care of ourselves. We go to the doctors less because we've got to pay for medical bills for our children instead of our own. We don't go to the dentist because we've got to pay for braces for our kids. We get up and we put on sweatpants and a messy bun to go to the grocery store because we feel we have no time. I don't think that that's how it should be. I think that every mom, especially moms as females, should take the time in their day to put on a face of makeup and do their hair and look presentable. It teaches your children that you should always look good when you leave the house because you never know who you're going to meet or what's going to happen, even walking through the grocery store. The third thing I would want to say is no one is a perfect parent, and everybody has their bad moments. Unfortunately, we as humans make mistakes. We get frustrated, we scream, we get over the top because we've had a stressful day or we've had a child who's been nothing but rotten all day. And it does happen, and it doesn't make you a bad mom, it just makes you human. Don't let anybody ever tell you that you're not good enough. You're not a good enough parent. Unfortunately, most of the time it's the people who aren't parents that like to tell you exactly how to be one. No one is a perfect parent. You will never find one. You will never meet one in your entire life. Everybody is just trying to do the best they can, and unfortunately, sometimes it's not what they feel is the best thing to do, but it is okay. The last thing I would say is cherish your time as a parent. Not everybody is allowed to be a parent and gets to be one, and I think that you should think of it as a most important job that you will ever have in your entire life. I got pregnant at a young age because of some of the decisions that I have made, but fortunately it has completely changed my life. I make better decisions, less impulse. have become completely selfless and put my child before me, and I wouldn't trade it for the entire world. So spend time with your kids. At some point, it goes away, and they don't want to hang out with you anymore. So you should use that to your advantage, because by the time they're ready to hang out with you, they've got a family of their own. So unfortunately, it is one of the sad things about being a parent, but we deal with it because we love our children. Hopefully these tips have helped parents out there, and with patience, a lot of Clorox wipes, and a little bit of wine, you can be the best parent that you can be. Thank you.